Welcome back to a new video, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the ultimate bracket fight tier list. This is a different thing. It's not a tier list. I don't know why I said tier list, but bracket fights is another different kind of app where like it's like a tournament bracket, and you're going to be doing it. I thought we've done so many tier lists. Let's switch it up. Let's do a bracket fight. And today the bracket fight is going to be NFL mascots on the theme of NFL. Doing something different. We're going to be ranking all the NFL mascots. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. As always, if you guys are new and you like the content, please sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are currently at 338 subscribers, and we are on the road to 400. Growth's been amazing. I really appreciate you guys. If you are new and you like the content and you're not subscribed, can you please subscribe, because it really does help me out. That's enough talking. Let's get into the video. And the first fight we have is the Buffalo Bills mascot and the Seahawks mascot. I'm going to be rating the mascots just based on how good they look, not about like their team or whatever. I'm rating them as a mascot. So we got the Buffalo Bills and the Seahawks. I think the Bills one's quite weird. Why is the Bills' eyes like looking at his nose? Like, why is that a thing? And then um, I what is he meant to be? Is he a buffalo? I know he's meant to be a buffalo, but why is there so much like purple in the middle of their nose? I don't really understand it. The Seahawk one's actually pretty cool. It makes sense. It's a Seahawk, but I feel like the bird actually looks kind of realistic. It's got the colors of Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawk. It's so much cleaner. It's simple as that. All right. Next up, we have the Cardinals mascot versus the Colts mascot. The Cardinals one looks a bit more fake than like an actual bird, like the Seahawks one actually was. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's definitely doesn't look as good as the Seahawks one, in my opinion. Um, I don't mind it though. Like, I don't understand what's on his arms. I know it's like wings or feathers or whatever you want to call it. Um, but it doesn't look that realistic, and I think it is not that weird. Going with the Colts. So I believe a colt is like a horse, right? That makes kind of sense. That kind of is a horse. But why is his nose so big? And why is his eyes like popping out of its head? I don't understand it. It's kind of crazy, and I don't actually mind it. It's just a bit funky. It's like the Buffalo Bills one. Like, I don't really understand what's going on. But I'm sorry, but the Cardinals one just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good, in my opinion. I'm taking the Colts. In my opinion, I'm taking the Colts. Next up, we got the Panthers and the Buccaneers. Why is the Panthers no offense, but why is the Panthers no offense, but why is the Panthers so big? Like like his body is pretty small, and then like his hips like double in size. I don't know what that is. And it's not even really that frightening. I feel like a panther's supposed to be like scary. It just looks like a cute cuddly bear, and I don't really enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind the colors, but it looks quite disoriented, and I don't really enjoy looking at it. It's not really pleasing in my opinion. And then we got the Buccaneers one, which I actually think looks quite nice. We got the sword, which I know is fake, but it adds a touch, Buccaneer sword, pirate makes sense. You got like the headband, you got an eye patch would be sick, but they don't have one, which takes it down a little bit. But I think it looks really, really cool. I'm taking the Buccaneer one. I think it looks a lot better. Next up, we have the Eagles and the Rams. Okay, so for the Eagles, pretty good. I don't understand again what's going on with the hands. I think that could look a lot more cool, but I still don't mind it. I actually really don't mind it. Um, I think again, the Eagles actually looks like an eagle, and it's got like the eyes is the color of the Eagles. Very, very small details that do work very, very well. I really like this mascot. Now going for the Rams, I actually like it as well. It's a big guy, but it's a Ram, so it kind of makes sense. I love the what do they call the horns? I like those. This one's hard. This one's not easy. This one might be the hardest matchup yet for me, because like I mean the eagle looks a lot more like its team, but then the ram one looks really neat and nice. Ooh, this one's hard. This one's really hard. I don't know what to pick here. Because I think when you look at it originally, obviously, I think just the ram attracts me a little bit more than the eagle. And I think it's just because of how big it is. And I think the eagle while is cooler, I'm taking the Ram because I think it's a sick, sick mascot. I'm taking the Ram. Next up, we have the Niners mascot. And then we have the Cleveland Browns mascot. I'm a Niners fan. I like him. I've seen him a couple times. I don't mind him. I think they could have done better with the mascot, but I understand, 49ers Gold Rush. He's like a cowboy, and he's going to get like his gold. It makes sense with the colors and everything like that. I think that's pretty good detail. The Cleveland Browns, it's not bad, but why is the teeth like a paper? I swear, you know what they did? It's like a white roll of tape, and then they drew the teeth on it. That does not look good at all. I also think the Cleveland Browns mascot being a dog, and like it looks very, very friendly again. I think they could have done a better job of that. So I'm taking the Niners one. I'm not being biased here because I think the Niners one could be better. So a lot of them could be fixed, but I'm gonna take the Niners one. Okay, next up we have the Cowboys and the Dolphins. I mean, the Cowboys one's kind of like the Niners one, except I think it's a bit more. I think it's a bit cleaner because it kind of reps its city and its team, which I think is a little bit better. The Dolphins one, like, why does he not have hands? I know Dolphins don't have hands, but like, it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing in my opinion, and I don't know why his snout is so long, but then like his eyes are so. I'm taking the cowboy. I do not like that Dolphins mascot, in my opinion. And last but not least, oh my goodness, the Saints, who has like, what's that, like a bull chin? Why is that his chin so big? And I mean, it looks intimidating. Ooh, this one's hard, you know. I don't understand. Like a saint, like how is that the Saints though? Like how is that the Saints? Like, I would not want to mess with him, but he doesn't look that good as a mascot. The Falcon, I get it. The Falcon's some type of bird. Even the bird looks a bit more weird, but I actually don't mind it at all. This one's another hard one because I don't think either of these mascots are that good. I don't understand the Saint one. And the Falcons one I think could have been detailed a bit better. I don't think it really looks like a bird. It looks more like a chicken. But I'm gonna take the Falcons one because I think it just looks better in my opinion. I think we're going to have to do the whole left bracket first. So now we got the Seahawks and the Colts. This one's hard, but this one's where it's gonna go kind of quick. The Seahawks one's a lot cleaner in my opinion. They rep the colors. I think it's clean. I think it's simple, but it's very, very clean. I'm taking that. Next up, we have the Buccaneers and the Rams. I think the Rams one is gonna take it here. I just think it's so much more clean, so much more sick. I don't mind the Buccaneers one, but I think the Rams better. Next up, we have I already said the Niners and the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys one's just more clean. I think it's better in my opinion. I think the Cowboys one just actually works well with what they're trying to do in the case. And now we have the Seahawks and the Rams. I think, oh, this one's hard. This one's really hard. Um, I don't mind these two at all. I don't mind these two at all. I'm gonna give it to the Seahawks though. I think the Seahawks one's actually really clean. I think it's sick. I think it's cool. I think it's the shape of it. It looks quite like formed, and I think it helps it. I think the Ram one is sick, but I'm taking the Seahawk one in my opinion. And then we have the Falcon and the Cowboy. I mean, this one's pretty easy. I think the Cowboys one's gonna take this one. Just the bird doesn't look that real, and it doesn't look like a bird. Even though the Cowboys one is not clean, in my opinion, it's not that good. And you'll see who I picked there. The Seahawks one's so clean. I really do like it. I really enjoy it. I'm putting the Seahawks one in the finals. Okay, going over the east side of the bracket, we have the Titans and the Bengals. What is that Titan? What is that, like a, what is that meant to be? Like a bear? It's not a bear though. It's like is it a tiger? I don't even know what that is. And it's not good. The colors are not good. Like, I don't like it. And the Bengals one's actually quite clean. It's quite friendly, which, like Tiger, which doesn't really make sense, but also, it's a mascot. It's meant to be for the kids. I get it. And I think it's actually, the colors are really, really clean on it. I'm going to put the Tiger one through. I think that's pretty easy. Next up, we have another Saints mascot. We have the dog this time. So we have a bullchin and a dog. I don't understand, but the dog's kind of clean, I guess. I don't know. And then the Vikings one, it's a classic. but I'm not gonna lie, the Vikings one doesn't look that good. Like, why is his arm so, like, tiny and, like, weirdly shaped? And then, like, I think it's a classic look, so I'm taking the Viking one, but it might not go that far in my opinion. Next up, we have the Jaguars and the Broncos. I mean, this is easy. The Broncos one's a classic. It's really amazing, and the Jaguars one's not good at all, in my opinion. Next up, we have the Lions and the Bears. The Lion, it's a lion, but why does the hair look like a boy band hair, like Zac Efron hair? Like, why does it look like that? And then the bear's like pointing at it, pointing at the lion. The bear one's clean, but I think it needs a bit more fur. It looks quite naked, and I don't think it's that clean. Neither of these ones are the best, but I think I'm gonna go with the bear because I think it looks cleaner. I don't know what that lion one is. It doesn't look scary at all, and it looks like a boy with long hair. So I'm taking the bear, in my opinion. Next up, we have the Texan and the Steelers. I Texans one's cool. It's clean, I guess. The Steeler, I guess, is like I guess woodworking. I don't really know. Steelworking, Steelers, steel working. I guess maybe. I think. Ooh, this one's hard. I think the Steelers one's gonna win, but just barely. So I think the Texans one looks quite fake. How is this? How is this the Chargers mascot? It's just a. Well, that's kind of scary. That's kind of eerie. I do not like that. The Ravens one is not clean at all. Though. Why is he so big, and why is his snout so long? And I don't understand why is he in that pose. But I have to take him because that Chargers one, I don't understand what he's doing. Okay, next we have the Tiger and the Viking. This one's pretty easy. I think the Bengal wins it. I think it's just a lot cleaner. I think the Broncos Bears. I think the Broncos win this one. I think it's a aesthetically pleasing, easy logo to go with. And then we have, I mean, I think it gotta be the Steelers because the Ravens one just looks. I mean, it's terrible. Um, then we have the Bang. This one's hard. The Bengals and Broncos ones actually might be the toughest one in a while because I think the Bengals one's clean, super clean. The Broncos a classic though. It's a classic and it's clean. Uh, oh, this one's hard. This one's not easy. I'm taking. You know what? I'm taking the Bengal. I'm taking the Bengal, and we're giving him a chance. And then in the final, we got the Bengal and the Steelworker. I think the Steelworker really got lucky getting into this thing because I don't think it's that clean. I don't know why his chin is so like weirdly shaped, but I'm taking the Tiger. And then there were the two ones he's going at it. We got the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals going head to head. Their mascots going head to head. Who do I think wins this? And I'll tell you why before I pick why I put them here. The Seahawks one's clean. It's simple yet effective. I think it's amazingly clean. I think the snout looks very formed. I think the colors are quite nice. I think it works well. The Bengal one I put in here because I think it's also very, very clean. Yes, I wish the Tiger was a bit more scary, but I actually do quite like the colors. Again, I think that orange pops, and I think it works really well. Who do I think is going to win between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks? The winner of the bracket winning this is the Seattle Seahawks. I think it's so clean. I'm honestly a rival of them, but that's my bracket in my opinion. I mean it's a hard one, but I'm putting it like that. Seahawk is gonna win this whole tournament. Comment down below who you would have thought to win this tournament. Comment down below if I think I overrated or underrated any people. And I will see us in the next one. Peace!